It'll be the 80s team off the tip. Looking at the starting five for USA. We've got Durant. Embiid is out there with Tatum. Then there's Anthony. And it's Curry in a point. Jordan up top. Edwards defending.
I'll be honest, I'm a little surprised he missed that.
Tatum passes to Edwards. And here's Embiid. And the shot goes in.
The footwork, the patience, watching Embiid go to work inside is just a treat.
Here's Johnson. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
Johnson against Curry. Takes the three. And it's Malone with the rebound. Johnson from outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 5.
Nice seeing Johnson drain the three ball, proving how lethal of a scorer he can be.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the side.
Talked about the challenge of facing off with Steph Curry, the three-point king. Coach said it's not just the threes that are concerned with Steph. It's how well he passes the ball. He's one of the best point guards ever, and Curry will get everyone else involved. Guys, back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. That three off the mark. Jordan with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Malone outside. Here's Bird. McHale dishes to Bird. The three. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Curry passes to Embiid. McHale with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And then Malone with the dunk.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
So it's USA now. The 80s team making their last shot. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Drills the three-pointer. And that'll tie this game up.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Jordan can't get that one to fall.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by USA. Edwards looking it over. It's Edwards on the wing. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
Took him no time at all on that one. Johnson's got 7.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
The 80s team making some changes. Olajuwon's checked in for McHale, and Irving subbed in for Bird. And then for USA, and Anthony Davis is checked in for Tatum. And Halliburton subbed in for Edwards. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the 80s team. 6-point game. And good that time. 1:58 left here in the opening quarter. Halliburton against Jordan. Embiid kicks to Halliburton. Off target with his three. And here's Malone outside. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. USA leading by 4. Here's KD. Here's Davis. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, look, it's no secret that Davis can be a dominant figure on the glass, and he just turns rebounds into points so easily.
Shot by Johnson, no good. Now USA with it. Durant the pass to Curry. Outside for Durant. For the 3. It's rebounded by Jordan.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Malone wide open. From outside off the mark. Now USA with it. They're on a 15-6 run. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
A scoring machine. There's just no shot Embiid's afraid to take.
The 80s team making some changes. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Malone. Bird comes in for Jordan. And Thomas subbed in for Magic Johnson. And then for USA, Edwards comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Devin Booker in for Stephen Curry. Thomas, no luck. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Here's Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now, here's Thomas. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
And without a doubt, one of the greatest small men we've ever seen. Zeke possesses the skill and determination to just take over a game at any point.
And USA making a change here. Adebayo's checked in.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here's Booker. Again, USA.
Unwilling to let up, even killer instinct just fanning the flank.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And after just 1 quarter of play. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for USA.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Irving is out there with Thomas. Then it's Olajuwon. Then it's Kareem. And it's Bird in at the 3. And for USA, they've got Halliburton. Anthony Davis is out there with Anthony Edwards. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. Booker outside. Plenty of space. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Booker's got the lead up to 13 now for USA. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. And
Here are the 5 for USA. Edwards out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Tatum in at the 4-man spot. Now here's Durant. Sinks the tray.
Yeah, smooth and focused. KD is so polished, so prolific.
Here's Johnson. He hits the back iron and sinks it.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Curry from deep three-point land. The rebound by Malone. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, I caught up with the 80s team head coach. Coach knows that Joel Embiid is going to get his fair share of trips to the line, and he told me that's a part of his game, and he's great at it. If he can bait us into contact and still find a way to get a shot up, it's going to take a very disciplined approach from us. We'll see if they're up for the task. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Not afraid to mix.
Here's Johnson. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Johnson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, it's forcing them to guard at all three levels.
Here's Bird. Shoots over Durant. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Curry against Johnson. With the step back. Here's Edwards. Tipped. Now here's Jordan. Embiid covers. Jordan misses.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Curry, that's good.
Using the mid-range area of the floor, Curry, an offensive mastermind.
Here's Bird. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now here's Curry. Fires in the triple. Curry's got 7 points.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
It's stolen by Tatum. To the middle. The kick out to Edwards. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
And there it is for him. 6 points for him.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Three-pointer Embiid. And again, USA with the triple.
And we know Embiid has this kind of touch from deep. Nice triple.
Johnson with a bucket. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. They double team Curry. Shot from 16. Embiid can't hit. Here's Bird, pounded by Tatum. And it's Bird missing. And it's Tatum with the ball for USA. Here's Edwards. It's deflected. Here's Jordan. And it falls all over the rim and in.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, both ways. We're seeing a nice rhythm offensively. Now let's see which team can come up with some stops.
And first time out of the game called for USA. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for USA. Tyrese Halliburton comes in for Anthony Edwards. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter here. Irving against Durant. Step back and fire. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Here's Jordan. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. And so here's USA. Here's Curry, and it's blocked by Irving. And they get it back. Davis hits. A minute 22 left to play in the first quarter. Johnson with a bucket. Johnson's got 10 points.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Curry with it. He has 7. Pass to Embiid. From behind the arc. Knocks it down from distance. Embiid for USA.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
Halliburton looking over the floor. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
He can move around with the big boys. Halliburton not giving in on the interior.
Johnson for 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. USA leading by 5. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
23 seconds left in the first quarter. Curry with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. 13 feet out. Deflected. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Checked by Davis. Kept alive. Outside Johnson. Over Durant. Stephen Curry getting it done for USA. He put together 10 points in the quarter. Back after this. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for USA?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And they're also focusing on their break, looking for any chance they can to push the pace and get out in transition.
On the floor for USA, we've got Anthony Edwards, Devin Booker out there with Halliburton. Then there's Davis, and it's Adebayo. At the 5, down low. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Devin Booker grew up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, but around age 15, he moved to Moss Point, Mississippi to live and train with his father. Booker said, quote, "I understood the goal and I just embraced the culture and the inner city. They took me in. It was a really important time, and it was good for me." Back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Now here's Edwards. Adebayo sets a screen. Edwards can't hit. Edwards got
the limits of his range there?
Yeah, I mean, he's a very good shooter, but from that distance, his percentages go down.
Thomas with the ball. Halliburton picks him up. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
Well, that's a shot that some defenses can give up, but not to that guy.
USA calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Jason Tatum, he's checked in for USA. Kevin Durant comes in for Devin Booker.
You know, the shot of Halliburton is just so steady. You add in his driving ability, Tyrese is a scary offensive player.
Jordan with the bucket. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Edwards against Irving. Outside for Halliburton. Off target from outside.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
USA leading by 4. And here's Edwards outside. Here's Davis. AD beasting down low.
And you really can't sleep on Davis's length, especially on the offensive glass.
Here's Jordan. Rebound USA. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Edwards with it. Irving picks him up. Edwards, the pass to Durant. Oh, KD! Filthy!
And when Durant is clear for takeoff, no hesitation.
From deep, Jordan. Rebound USA. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And he lobs it up. Oh, Davis. Finish it off the lob.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Jordan with the bucket. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Puts one up from 19, and it's USA with another.
Oh, check out Durant with the wily pull-up, striking when the defense least expects it.
The home team calls timeout. For USA, Bam Adebayo's checked in for Anthony Davis, and it's Curry in for Edwards. Curry against Johnson. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Johnson's got 12 points. USA leading by 8. Outside Adebayo for 3. Yes. And it's Adebayo picking up the assist.
On the catch and shoot, Durant is so effective. You have to